This was sort of my claim to fame when I was a little kid.
It's just awesome.
I danced to Elvis like nobody's business. But I had my leg going and I was in a rhythm. Hello, my name is Owen Asztalos. I play young JD Vance in the movie Hillbilly Elegy.
How many times have you seen this?
Oh, about 100.
This is my mom, Amy, and we're about to show you a video of me as Elvis at 2 years old.
Owen as 2-year-old Elvis. Here we go. If Glenn Close could see this now.
Yeah, right.
Have you shown this to her? Has she seen this?
You know, I don't think I have. I actually don't think I have shown this to her, but I'm sure she would have something to say about it, that's for sure.
Did you know at this point, at 2 years old, him playing the guitar, dressed as Elvis, that he was going to be a big movie star?
He told us when he was 3, he said, I'm going to be on TV because I can act better than those kids. Like watching these little shows that he watched. So yeah, we knew.
It's moments like this that paved the way for 15-year-old Owen Asztalos.
I guess you could kind of say that was my sort of introduction to being creative and sort of entertaining people.
But that was then, this is now. The teen is in The Flight Attendant with Kaley Cuoco and stars in the film Hillbilly Elegy on Netflix, opposite Glenn Close and Amy Adams. It's based on a true story about a Yale law student reflecting on his difficult childhood, struggling with his family's history of drug addiction, abuse, and alcoholism. How did you feel about acting in some of these incredibly graphic scenes as someone who was 13 years old at the time when you were filming this?
That's a great question. I think it was definitely challenging to sort of step into this place of vulnerability, which is sort of inherently hard for most people.
It was hard to watch, but Amy and Glenn were so great. And Amy has said in interviews too that she just absolutely hated putting her hands on Owen. But he takes it like a champ.
What's it like to have this big movie and you're home? You know, and there it is right on the screen, it's on Netflix, and you're home with your mom and with your dad. You know, is that weird?
It's very strange having this as sort of an option to watch, you know, on Netflix as I'm scrolling through movies to watch, and then Hillbilly Elegy pops up. I'm like, you know, it's a little funny.
So how many times have you watched it all together?
Oh my God, more times than I can count on 2 hands, that's for sure.
While self-isolating at home in Pennsylvania, in the same town Taylor Swift grew up in, Owen has taken on 2 new projects.
Rescue me gently.
He's working on an album and getting in shape.
Since spring of this year, yeah, I started working on it. I lost about 35 pounds, which I was pretty proud of. I sort of started quarantine off developing, you know, some not so good habits, and I was like, you know, this might be a better opportunity to develop some good habits rather than some bad ones.
If you could tell your 2-year-old self what you know now by rewatching that video, what would it be?
I would say keep shaking your leg.
Do you think you could play Elvis Presley if the casting director called and said, it's your turn?
I think I could. I actually do, yeah.
He can impersonate anybody, really. He'll have an impersonation of you then, I'm sure.
He's certainly got an impression down of Ron Howard, the Hillbilly Elegy director.
Well, hi, Owen, I'm Ron Howard. You're on my list. I thought I recognized you.
I haven't met him, so I can't rate your impression. I'm sure it's a 10.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now your mom thinks that you can do impersonations of anybody. But you spent 3 months with Ron Howard. You've been on this chat with me for 29 minutes. So I don't know if you could do me yet. But maybe you could do Elvis though.
Maybe I could do Elvis. Just give me a peanut butter sandwich. I just want a peanut butter sandwich.
Still got it. From 2 to 15, Elvis Presley, ladies and gentlemen.